I'm Brittany Lewis with Forbes Breaking News. Representative Jimmy Panetta voiced his support for the Wildfire Drought and Resiliency Act on the House floor Friday. According to the Congressional Budget Office's website, the legislation, quote, would authorize projects to mitigate the risks of drought and wildfires. Panetta, who is a California lawmaker, emphasized the urgency for the legislation as the West is facing, quote, a record drought that has led to record levels of dryness.
Madam Speaker, I rise today in support of the Wildfire Response and Drought Resiliency Act. Let me, of course, thank Representative Neguse for his strong leadership on these issues, as well as Leader Hoyer for getting this bill to the floor. I also want to acknowledge and understand my good friend Mr. Westerman's complaints about regular order, but I also know that he understands how urgent of action is needed, especially when it comes for us getting a grip on the conflagrations, the devastation, and the destruction that we are experiencing in the American West when it comes to wildfires. Now, right now, we have a record drought that has led to record levels of dryness, dead and dying fuels, which have created vast swaths of wilderness that are flammable, ignitable, and combustible just from a single spark, a simple down power line, a smoldering campfire, or a strike of lightning that can absolutely wipe out not just our forests and our parks, but lives and livelihoods. This legislation contains a number of bills that would help reduce that threat, including my Save Our Forests Act, that would authorize the Forest Service to hire more employees to help manage not just forests, but the people who visit our forests. 80% of wildfires are caused by humans, so more Forest Service personnel are needed to manage humans acting like humans. Additionally, the Wildfire Emergency Safety Act, which I authored with Senator Feinstein, provides the strategy and the authority to start thinning out the undergrowth of overgrown forest and then set prescribed burns to eliminate those dead and dying fuels. This bill would do that at the national level with large-scale restoration projects, and it would do that at the local level with non-federal lands through partnerships with our federal stakeholders. Let me also make one thing clear to our environmental allies. This is not a slippery slope to clear cutting or commercial logging. This is not about timber harvesting for economic interests, but this is about smart, science-based, commonsensical stewardship for our forests. It's a solution to deal with our drought and a strategy to not just suppress wildfires, but also to do everything we can to prevent them. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I yield back.